Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 21st of March, 1985, and the title is Attaining the Medal of Victory with the Discus of Self-Realization. Today, Bap Dada, in his form of the commander of the spiritual army, is seeing his spiritual army. In this spiritual army, he is seeing who the Mahavirs are and what powerful weapons they are carrying. Just as those with physical weapons continue to make weapons daily that are extremely subtle and have a very powerful speed, in the same way has the spiritual army become those who hold the extremely subtle and powerful weapons. Souls who are to bring about destruction have already made such weapons that they will bring about destruction with through their rays, even while they themselves are sitting at home miles away. They don't need to go there. Sitting at a distance, they are able to hit their target. Similarly, is the spiritual army such an army carrying out construction? They are those who bring about destruction, and you are those who carry out construction. They think of plans for destruction, and you think of plans for the new creation and for world transformation. You, the army carrying out construction, have you adopted spiritual means of an equally fast speed? While sitting in one place, are you able to touch any soul, wherever that soul may be, through the rays of spiritual remembrance? Is your power of transformation ready to work at such a fast speed? All of you are receiving knowledge, that is, power. With the power of knowledge, have you become those who have powerful weapons? Have you become Mahavirs, great warriors, or fierce warriors? Have you attained the discus of victory? A physical army receives many types of medal as awards. Have all of you received the medal of victory as the award of success? Victory is already guaranteed. Mahavir souls who have such faith in the intellect have a right to the medal of victory. Bap Dada was saying who have attained their medals of victory. You attain the medal of victory with the discus of self-realization. So, have all of you become those who are holding weapons? The memorial of these spiritual weapons has been shown physically in the images of your memorials. The images of the goddesses show them holding weapons. The Pandavas are also shown holding weapons, are they not? The spiritual weapons, that is, the spiritual powers, have been shown in the form of weapons. In fact, all you children receive from Bap Dada the same power of knowledge at the same time. He doesn't give different knowledge to each one. And so why do you become number-wise? Has Bap Dada ever taught anyone separately? He teaches all of you at the same time, does he not? He teaches all of you the same study, does he not? Or is it that he teaches one group one thing and another group something else? Here, whether you are a godly student of 6 months or 50 years, you sit in the same class. Do you sit separately? Bap Dada teaches just the one study at the same time and to everyone at the same time. Even if some have come later, whatever study has already taken place, you continue to teach them that same study even now. You are also studying the revised course, or Is it that the older ones have a different course from your course? It is the same course, is it not? It isn't that the Murli you have is different for those who have been here 40 years from the Murli, for those who have been here only 6 months, is it? It is the same Murli, is it not? The study is the same, the teacher is the same, and so why does it become number-wise? Or are all of you number one? Why are numbers created? It is because, even though everyone is studying, the difference between taking each point of the study or knowledge in the form of a weapon or power and just imbibing knowledge in the form of a point creates the number. Some listen to this and simply imbibe it in their intellect in the form of a point. They even speak very well about the points they have imbibed. The majority of you are clever in giving lectures and courses. But Dada is also pleased to see the way children give lectures and courses. Some children even give better lectures than Bap Dada. They speak very good points. However, the difference is in imbibing knowledge as a point of knowledge and in imbibing every point of knowledge as a form of power. For instance, take up the point of the drama. This is a very big and powerful weapon to enable you to gain victory. Those who have imbibed the power of knowledge of the drama in their practical life can never shake. The special power to remain constantly stable, unshakable, and immovable is this point of the drama. Those who imbibe it as a power can never be defeated. However, what do those who simply imbibe it as a point do? They even speak of the point of the drama. They come into upheaval and they still speak of the point of the drama. Sometimes their eyes even continue to shed tears. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. And they still continue to speak of the point of the drama. Yes, I have to become victorious. I am a victorious jewel anyway. I remember the drama, but I don't know what happened. So, what would you call this? Is it knowledge imbibed in the form of a power or weapon, or is it imbibed simply as a point? In the same way, it would also be said of the soul, I am a powerful soul. I am the child of the Almighty Authority. But this situation is very big. I never even thought something like this would happen. There is a vast difference between being a Master Almighty Authority soul and speaking those words. Do you like them? So, what would you call that? So, there is the lesson of the soul, the lesson of God, the lesson of the drama, the lesson of 84 birds. How many lessons are there? To imbibe all of them in the form of powers, that is, as weapons means to become victorious. If you simply imbibe them as a point, then sometimes the point works and at other times it doesn't. Nevertheless, you imbibe them as points, and because you keep busy in service and repeat the points over and over again, you remain safe from Maya. However, when any situation or royal form of Maya comes in front of you, you aren't able to remain constantly victorious. You speak the same point, but because of not having power, you are unable to be a constant conqueror of Maya. So, do you understand why you become number wise? Therefore, now check if you have imbibed every point of knowledge as a weapon or power. Have you just become knowledgeful, or have you also become powerful? Together with being knowledgeful, have you also become powerful, or have you just become knowledgeful? Accurate knowledge is the form of light and might. Have you imbibed it in that form? If knowledge doesn't make you victorious at the right time, then you haven't imbibed knowledge in the form of power. If a warrior doesn't use his weapons at the right time, what would you call him? Would you call him a Mahavir? Why have you received the power of knowledge? You have received it to become a conqueror of Maya, have you not? Or is it that you will remember the point after that time has passed? I had to do this. I had taught this. Therefore, check to see what extent you have done the course of force. All of you are ready to give the course, are you not? Is there anyone who is unable to give the course? All of you are able to give the course, and you do that with a lot of love and in a very good way. Bap Dada sees that you do give others the course with a lot of love, tirelessly, and with eagerness. You have very good programs. You use your body, mind, and wealth for those. This is why there has been so much growth. This is something you do very well. However, according to the time, you have now passed this. Your childhood has ended, has it not? Are you now in your youth stage or in the stage of retirement? What stage have you reached? In this group, the majority are new ones. However, so many years of service abroad has now been completed, and so it is no longer childhood. You have now reached the youth stage. Now, do the course of force and give it to others. In any case, youth has a lot of power. The age of youth is very powerful. They can do what they want. This is why you must have seen that nowadays even the government is afraid of the youth because in a worldly way, the youth group has the power of the intellect and also physical strength. However, here you are not those who break everything. You are those who mend. There they use force, whereas here you are souls who are embodiments of peace. You are those who rectify that which has gone wrong. You are those who remove everyone's sorrow. They are those who give sorrow, and you are those who remove sorrow. You are removers of sorrow and bestowers of happiness. As the Father, so the children. Your every thought for every soul, for the self and for others, is one that gives happiness because you have left the world of sorrow. You are no longer in the world of sorrow. You have come from the land of sorrow into the confluence age. You are sitting at the most auspicious confluence age. Those youths are iron-aged. You are confluence-aged youths. Therefore, always imbibe this knowledge in yourself in the form of power and also enable others to do the same. If you don't give the course of force, you would otherwise give just the course of giving points. Therefore, now revise the course once again. You can now give yourself training in which powers each point of knowledge has, how much power it has, which powers can be used, at which time, and in what way. Therefore, now check. Did you use the powerful weapon of the point of the soul in a practical way throughout the day? You can give yourself this training because you are knowledgeful anyway. If you were told to extract points about the soul, how many points would you extract? A lot. You are clever in giving lectures. However, look at each point to see to what extent you are able to use it practically in a situation. Don't think, I am fine anyway, but something happened. It was because of this situation that happened. What are the weapons for? Are they for you to use when enemies come? Or is it because the enemies come that you are defeated, that you fluctuated because Maya came? The weapons are for when Maya, your enemy, comes. Why have you imbibed the powers? You have become powerful so that you can be victorious at the right time. So, do you understand what you have to do? You continue to have very good heart-to-heart conversations amongst yourselves. Bap Dada receives all the news. Bap Dada is pleased to see this enthusiastic of you children and that you love the study and the Father. You love service too, but sometimes you become delicate and you let go of the weapons. You should be filmed at that time, and then it should be shown to you. It only lasts for a short time, not for long. But nevertheless, there is a difference between being constantly free from obstacles and in sometimes having obstacles and sometimes being free from obstacles. Is there not? The more knots there are in a string, the weaker it is. It does become joined again. But there is a difference between something that has been joined and something that is whole. Would you like something that has been mended? So here too, an obstacle comes, and then you become free from obstacles, and then obstacles come again. That is like something breaking and then being mended. Therefore, there is that join, is there not? This is why this also affects your stage. Some are very good, intense effort makers. They are also knowledgeful and serviceable. They are in the eyes of Bap Dada and the family. But a soul who breaks and is then mended does not remain constantly powerful. Such souls have to make effort over trivial things. Sometimes they will be constantly light and cheerful and dancing in happiness, but you won't see them like that all the time. They would be in the list of Maharathis, but those who have such sanskars would definitely be weak. What is the reason for this? These sanskars of breaking and mending make them weak inside. Externally, there wouldn't be anything. They would appear to be very good. Therefore, never create these sanskars. Don't think that even though Maya has come, you are moving along well. Because to move along while sometimes being broken and then being mended again, what is that? Always remain whole. Always remain free from obstacles. Always cheerful and always under the canopy of protection. There is a difference between that life and this life, is there not? This is why Bab Dada says that the paper of the horoscope of some is completely clean. Others have marks on them. Even though the marks have been erased, they are still visible, are they not? There shouldn't be any marks. Which one would you prefer? A plain paper or a paper that has had marks on it removed? The basis of keeping the paper clean is very easy. Don't be afraid thinking that this is very difficult. No, it is very easy because time is coming close. Time has also received a special blessing. The later someone comes, so according to the time, he receives the gift of an extra lift. And the part now of the Avyakt form is the part of being blessed. So, you also have the help of time. You have help of the Avyakt part and of Avyakt cooperation. This is the time of fast speed. You also have this help. Previously, it took some time for an invention to be manufactured. Now, everything is ready-made. You have come at a time when everything is ready-made. This blessing is not a small thing. Those who came first extracted the butter, and you have come at the time of eating the butter. So, you are blessed, are you not? Simply pay a little attention. However, otherwise, it is not a big deal. You have all types of help. The souls at the beginning did not receive as much sustenance as you receive now from the instrument Maharati souls. They make so much effort on each of you and give you time. At first, there was general sustenance received. However, you are being sustained as the specially beloved, long lost, and now found ones. You are those who will also give the return of sustenance. Are you not? It is not difficult. Simply pay attention to using every point as a power. Do you understand? Acha. To the souls who are always Mahavirs and remain under the canopy of protection, to those who constantly use the power of knowledge according to the time, to those who adopt a firm, unshakable, and constant stage, to those who experience themselves as master almighty authorities, to the children who are constantly elevated conquerors of Maya, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing. May you be a great soul and become full of peace and happiness by knowing the depth of purity. Know the greatness of a power of purity and become pure now. That is, worthy of worship deity souls. Don't think that you will become that at the end. The power that has been accumulated over a long period of time will be useful at the end. To become pure is not an ordinary thing. You remain celibate, you have become pure. Purity is the mother, whether in your thoughts, attitude, atmosphere, words, or context. To become a mother of peace and happiness is called being a great soul. Slogan: remain stable in a high stage and give all souls the drishti filled with mercy and spread those vibrations. Om Shanti.